Hello and welcome to Resitron Idiotics. I'm Jeremy, and for part two of my series on the Ten Commandments, this time I'm going to tell you that believe it or not, the Ten Commandments are in the Bible twice, at least in the Old Testament. Twice. Okay, you wondering? Okay, you know about the one in Exodus, which is the original God, literally using His voice to tell them the Ten Commandments. And believe it or not, that's actually the one that's used for the most part to talk about the Ten Commandments and, well, all that good stuff. Now, there is another version in the Book of Deuteronomy, which, for the most part, is the retelling of the original Ten Commandments, except that, well, for the commandment having to do with the Sabbath, it says observe the Sabbath, not remember, And there's the one having to do with honoring your parents. It says, yes, you are honoring, but it also adds that doing so will lengthen your life, help you live longer. Then there's the commandment about not coveting. This part specifically about not coveting your neighbor's wife restates that you're not to desire your neighbor's wife, which restates it as desire, not coveting, desire, as in more like lust and carnal desire for your neighbor's wife, not just lust, not just coveting. Okay. Now, why would I now? You're probably wondering, okay, what's the difference between some of these words? Well, in the original, it's "you shall remember the original one for the Sabbath is "you shall remember." Well, in the second one where it says "you shall observe the Sabbath," well, it is believed that okay, you can now that you remember, now okay. If they figure, okay, once you remember, now you can observe the Sabbath. And of course, when it comes to honoring your parents, well, believe it or not, I unlike most people, I actually believe that the fifth commandment, the one about honoring your parents, or if you're Catholic, the fourth commandment, the one about honoring your parents, doesn't necessarily, I mean, partially has to do with relationship with parents, they are your physical parents, but it has more to do with your relationship with God, because the letter, the Hebrew numeral used to assign to it is the letter He, which basically means in short means the window, or used to represent that which is revealed or that which is seen. Okay, and which basically, basic question. Okay, can you see God? Well, I mean, not really. No, I can't see him, or at least I haven't seen him. If he's, that doesn't mean he's not real. However, can you see your own parents? If the answer is yes, normally yes. So if you honor your parents, if you honor your parents whom you can see, you are more likely to honor a God whom you can't see, as well as honor other authority figures as well whom you can see if you honor your parents first. Now, am I saying that that I'm 100% right? No. Am I saying I have all the answers about the Ten Commandments? Absolutely not. I'm just Joe Schmo here. But the Ten Commandments, at least according to me, at least the way I believe it, the commandment specifically having to do with your parents, when it comes to obeying that commandment, it actually makes it actually makes it easier to obey God. Also, the commandment having to do with the Sabbath. The new Hebrew numeral is the Hebrew letter Dalet, which is used to represent the door, or basically the doorway to knowing God. So you observe the Sabbath. Observing the Sabbath is how you get to know God. Anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from me.